Thank you all for tuning in to Mindset of She. I'm your host, Angel Stevenson. I am a wellness mentor and mindset coach. Welcome to my Sheism principles and thoughts. This is a space of mindfulness, self-awareness, and positivity. Do you often find yourself wanting to give up? Do you sometimes feel like nothing is enough? No progress, nothing is making sense. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter what you say to yourself to pull yourself out of the mud. What are ways you can help yourself to get through each day? To know that there is a way out, and just because you're dealing with your feelings at the moment, that it's okay. Because oftentimes it's easier to give up and just stop everything at hand and just not want to be anymore. Does that often happen to you? Do you get flushed with those emotions channeling through your body, your mind? Life is continuously filled with setbacks. Sometimes you can still give all of your best effort and everything still falls flat in your face. Life still decides to happen. The world still involves itself in your day to make sure you understand that life is life. It doesn't matter how good you have it or how bad you have it. Life is still life, and it still happens. We are all humans, right? We're all people, and we all have to experience life one way or another. So what are ways that you can help yourself to get through each day? Because I know I have my share in my days that I experience, I go through. I have my moments where I want to give up. I feel as though sometimes, what I'm doing isn't beneficial. Sometimes I feel as though that I am not worthy to offer my guidance to anyone else. I'm not good enough, or what I'm doing just truly doesn't make any sense. And sometimes I just don't want to do anything, and I just want to stop what I'm doing. I just want to give up on myself because I don't see, or I choose not to see, the light down the tunnel. Because my emotions are clouding my judgment. And I'm choosing sometimes to stay in that funk, to feel my emotions, just to be there in that moment. And sometimes that is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But what am I telling my mind in that moment? Am I actually believing all of the negative factors? Or am I trying to pinpoint what the actual cause of my feelings are, to then understand why I feel as though I want to give up on myself? And these are things that I have to go through continuously. So it happens to every one of us. Even if you think that an individual has made it in life, don't think for 1 second that life does not hit them. We choose to showcase the good or the bad. We choose to showcase what we want to the universe. So don't think that no one experiences obstacles in their lifetime. It's about how you overcome it, how you choose to overcome it. If you're gonna allow yourself to stay in that dark cloud that is just filled with so much uninviting feelings, uninviting thoughts that you just want that you don't want in your head. We have to break out of the cycle of settling in negative factors, negative habits, and get ourselves out of it. Not giving up on ourselves. And that is something that I go through every day, and I choose not to give up on myself because I train my mind to believe what is true. I know what's true and I know what's not true. I know what makes sense and what doesn't. I know what's positive and what's negative, so I can differentiate what thoughts that need to be subtracted from my head in order for me to stay level-headed. Emotions can cloud or make our decisions sometimes. So we have to be mindful of that, and we have to address all of the negative talks to ourselves. And we need to do a lot of self-talk in a kindly manner to ourselves. If you call yourself ugly, if you say that you're ugly, you're gonna believe it, right? Because you think that you're ugly. You're telling yourself that you are. So in your mind, you're going to believe it. So now you're saying that you're ugly and you're not beautiful. And that is gonna affect you, right? That's going to make you want to not do what you should or what you choose to desire. It's going to make you not want to get up and get out for the day, right? It's going to make you want to cake up makeup, not because you want to put on makeup, but you feel like you need it. And that's the thing, you don't need it, right? So it's all about how you train your mind, what you choose to tell yourself. Adjusting to changes can also be beneficial. If we don't adjust to change, how can anything come about? Right? We cannot give up on ourselves. We have to keep on fighting. There are going to be so much times where we want to look the other way. I've had many situations where looking the other way was not an option. Me wanting to give up on myself so many times, but it wasn't the option because of the fact that I had to hold my own. There was, not that I was relying on someone, but there was no one there. So what does that mean? I have responsibilities. I have to ensure my security. for a roof over my head. I have to ensure my security so I can feed myself, take care of myself, my health, right? My entire well-being, showering, taking care of your hair, everything. I had to ensure that with myself, so I couldn't give up on myself. If I gave up on myself during the times that I experienced all of my hardships, I would still be where I started. And I would not be here today. And if each day that comes by and I choose to not stand up for myself and I choose to give up on myself and just stay stagnant, well, I wouldn't be here speaking to you today. I wouldn't be here offering my principles to you to get you out of the mud, to make sure that you have someone to motivate you and push you forward. I didn't have that. So that's why I feel as though it is my calling, my duty to make sure that I uplift everyone else that didn't have that ability or didn't believe that they had that ability. Once we choose to see ourselves and open up to ourselves, giving up will not be an option. Yes, it may come about in our minds, but we have the strength within our bodies and ourselves to overcome that negative thought. We can defeat all of the negativity that is stopping us. We can combat our feelings of helplessness, because I have those feelings all of the time. I'm gonna continuously say that so you understand that people deal with their own issues every day. And we as people have the capabilities to defeat it, to defeat our emotions, to control our emotions, to understand our emotions, so we can perform healthy habits that ensure security of our entire well-being full round in its fullest capacity. Once we identify why we want to give up on ourselves, that can be the first start to progression. Lack of discipline. If you are not disciplined, if you can't find it within you to discipline yourself, to start or find some type of structure to get you going, you are going to have some difficulty. You can't say, I'm not disciplined, or I just can't do it. What is that? That's a negative factor. That's a negative thought that you're training your mind to believe. You can't go around the world thinking like that. How do you expect anything to come of it? What do you think is going to come of that if you constantly think negatively? And if you're mistaking your lessons for failure, you're going to have a hard time. Because then you're just not even believing in yourself. You're not believing that you can actually do something that you are capable of doing. You're knocking yourself down because you're frustrated that something is hard. Not everything is easy. And you have to give it more than one try. Yes, you can express yourself in that moment. You can express your feelings, but you don't always have to act on it, right? Impulsively. You can learn from it and choose to think of it as a win, a lesson, instead of a failure. If you're seeking failure before success, you will continuously self-sabotage everything that you put your mind and or your hands on. You have to give yourself a chance. Life is so hard. It is going to be. Don't worry about that. We already made it in here. You came out of your mother's womb, right? We came out. That was the hardest part already. Being in the belly for 9 months, and we made it through. If we can make it through that, we can make it through many more things in life. Many obstacles that we can overcome. The question is, are you willing to not give up on yourself? Even when it gets super hard. And you see the light down the tunnel, it's getting further and further apart, further away from you. And the tunnel's just getting darker. Are you willing to not give up on yourself? There are always going to be plenty of good reasons to keep on trying and to not give up. There are so many reasons for you to want to give up. But there are plenty of good reasons to keep on trying and not give up. Understand what I just said. There is always a way. And even if you don't think there is, there is. I had to learn that the hard way. There is always a way. You may not see it right now, but there is always a way. So please, do not stop. Don't give up on yourself. Keep going. Keep going. Even when others don't see it. It's okay. You will get seen. Your time will come. You will shine. Find the balance within you. Wake yourself up. Become aware. Become fully aware within your entire being. And remember who the fuck you are. Because you can do it. It will never be easy. And once you get that thought out of your mind and tell yourself it will never be easy, but it's possible and you are doing it, you will do it, you will overcome all of the hurdles, all of the pains and the cries that you had to endure, all of the chaos that you had to get through, the chaos that you're still getting through, all of the hardships that you're overcoming right now too. You're almost there, and it's hard to see that, I know, but you're almost there. All problems have a solution. Life rewards those who keep trying. So keep trying. Your past does not dictate the future. You cannot let it. Only you can dictate your future. What are you going to do? What actions are you going to perform to ensure the security of your well-being and your livelihood? What are you going to do to not give up on yourself? Are you going to keep fighting? Or are you going to flight? When you feel like giving up on yourself, remember, life comes with challenges, and there is always a solution. The outcome is more important than the journey. So stick to the journey. Experience the journey. So when you do get to the outcome, you will appreciate it even more. Let go of what you cannot control. Let go of all of your worries. Seek help. If that is the case, should anything get too hard for you, always seek for help. Even if you don't have help closest to you, there is always someone out there that is willing and that wants to help you. Of course, should you need any guidance along the way, I am here to help you. If you need any help with any adjusting to lifestyle changes, implementing any healthy habits for you to get onto the path of she, embark on honing your she presence, you can feel free to reach out to me. I've also created key components for you to hold yourself accountable to a life that you deserve. I've created the She is Balanced, She is She daily reminder checklist, along with 2 other services that you can retrieve on my website. I will be leaving directions in the show notes for you to retrieve said copies. Please make sure you do retrieve your copies. They are $5 just for you to start honing your she presence, getting yourself on track to a life that you should desire, a life that you should want, a life that we all deserve. We deserve to be happy, healthy, right? And live a life of wealth that is in full abundance of life's gifts and treasures. Don't miss out on that. Don't give up on yourself. There are ways to get you to your desires in life. The universe is waiting for you to accept your calling. I want to thank you, beauties, for tuning in to Mindset of She. Your host, Angel Stevenson. Please feel free to contact me should you have any inquiries, should you have any questions, any feedback. If you want to leave a review for the show, please do that as well. Let me know what you think, if my episodes or my principles are resonating with you. Please reach out. Please connect with me on social media as well. Facebook at BeautyInShe. Go ahead and like and follow. Also join our Facebook group community, Healing Beauties of She, a place for women to come together, embark on this journey with one another, inspire, motivate, learn from one another, right? Surrounding yourself around a positive environment so that the outcome is just that. You can follow me on Instagram at beauty.in.she, Twitter at BeautyInShe. Okay, and please make sure to visit my website, BeautyInShe-wellness.com. Please check out our weekly blogs. Please make sure to subscribe for newsletters, weekly updates, everything that you may need. I am also leaving my email in the show notes as well. Please contact me should you have anything that is on your mind. I am here to help. Again, I want to thank you all for tuning in to Mindset of She. Your host, Angel Stevenson. Thank you all, and stay blessed.